Good afternoon, crafters. This is Eloise with Paperfire Studio. We survived Snowmageddon. We live near Austin, and 2 weeks ago we got hit, as you saw. And wherever you live, I think everybody got stories about what was happening in Texas. But we were very thankful. We lost power for a couple of days, but we made it through, which is more than I can say for most of our landscaping around the farm. It is done. We are really hoping that the 100-year-old lilacs survive. We just held our breath. Our peach trees are probably gone, but the 100-year-old lilacs have some deep roots, and so we're hoping that they will come back, and we'll know probably in 2 to 3 months with our beautiful lilacs. So anyway, I did see a shirt that was hysterical. They called it, how did they say it? Snowvid. Yeah, they're calling it Snowvid. So you survive snow and COVID, you get to wear the t-shirt that says Snowvid, which I thought that was hysterical. So I have some pretty fun things to show you today. One of them is already spoken for, but I kind of updated these a little bit since I last talked to you. I showed you in the last video this one about the swap that's going on over at Sophie's Notes, and how you could use this to house all of the 12 months of stuff that we're going to be getting from our swap partners that change every month. So it will be very fun to see all kinds of crafts coming in from all different kinds of crafters around the country. So that's fun. But I did make a couple of them, and I'll have these up in my Etsy shop if you want to have something to corral everything. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But then I got to playing with them so much, and I thought, even if you're not in the swap, these are cool because it gives you a place to journal and use tags and all the fun stuff we do anyway. So I thought those would be fun to show you as well. So let's start with the recap on this one. And let me put these two over to the side for a minute. And this is made from a file folder that is just scored on the sides. And inside, as you open it up, the middle part is where the journal is. And I put that on a piece of linen and printed on this on fabric, this beautiful corsets that, I just thought the colors went so well with the rest of the whole file folder. So that's a cover. Now, the good news is, though, the journal is all removable. It has the kind of elastic spine that you can just pull anything out that you want and add pages in as this grows. So that's fun for the journal part, and I added the word journal here at the bottom. And so as that flips over, you're left with some pockets. I did a lace pocket here, and then I did a deeper pocket here, because the first part of the swap over at Sophie's Notes is 2 tags, and they're very big. They were kind of tags that you could fit in your journal pages, but if you didn't want to do that, you could slide them. And so I included, these were one of my houses that I showed you back in December, January, from Ruby and Pearl. Those are fun, so I stuck one of the big tags in there for you. And then down here, this is done with lace, and my trick that I tell everybody, if you're going to use a lace pocket, ask me how I know. You should always cover it with tissue paper. lay your lace over a piece of just tissue paper, and you can lightly glue it down, or if you want to stitch it, you can do that. That way your sides of your tag don't get caught in the lace. It slides right in because it's going up against the tissue paper. So there's a little tip for you if you like to do lace pockets. Then over here, I'm sure that Susie's going to have us be making some, actually this one's too big to go in here, but there'll be a tag in there, a tag in here, so you could add some tags here. And then on this side, this has another deep pocket as well. You could do a booklet over here, you could throw another tag in here. I've added one of my wonderful antique quilt squares that you heard me talk about in my last video, and I stitched a heart on it, so that covers that little pocket there for your big deep tag. All right, so this one, and I affectionately called it my Crafty my Crafty Sisters. So that would fill up with some fun things. And the second one. Now, this is one that will be up in my shop. I had so much fun doing these and picking out the papers. And I found an artist. I don't know if you've heard of her before, but I saved the front piece of the paper pack because I can't pronounce her name. I think she's from Poland, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't know that, but I'll show you her name in a minute. But I did one of my coffee quotes on the cover that says, "Find your voice." And as you open it up, this gorgeous paper, I was stunned. You know, when I ordered this paper, I kind of liked it. I thought, oh, this is different, until I got it and I started taking out the papers. It took my breath away. It was so beautiful. So again, here's the journal insert. It's got the elastic insert. This one, I made the cover as a pocket. And so I did insert one of my, in fact, this is one of my favorite coffee quotes. This one, "The secret of life is enjoying the passing of time," by our buddy, James Taylor. Yeah, so that slides in the pocket there. Another one of my quilt little squares in the journal. I thought the colors really went well. And this one is very inspirational in its construct. I wanted to keep words out in front of you. As you journal, insert pages in. If you get tags from your scrap partner or even little booklets, you can set them in here. You've got your deep pocket back here. I'll show you those in a minute. Another pocket here. And you'll notice I did not do lace in the grommets here. You can if you want. I just didn't want to get this too thick. That was my only fear. So if you wanted to just lace something through to finish those off, that's going to be up to you. Little encouragement here, peace, joy, and love, with some fun buttons. And inside, I just included some papers here, and not a lot of papers because I'm going to let you fill that up how you want with the journal stamp from Red Lead. That's a fun stamp if you ever want to go get that one. And so inside, another coffee quote. Boy, I love these. It says, "Give every day the chance to be the most beautiful day in your life." I love that. And I wanted to give you that encouragement in this, I guess it's a folder journal. I guess we're calling it that. This is one of the little bookmarks too that you can use. I know we did a bookmark as part of the swap too, but I included one in there. And then a couple of just tags here. And this one, oh, I'm off camera here. This one I signed. It's got my stamp on it for Create. So again, this one's got a lot of room to insert and play and have this grow. And you can bind it with a sari silk. I will do that. These will come bound with some off-white sari silk on them. So that's Find Your Voice. All right, and then this last one. Okay, this one went a little crazy. I had fun. Let me move these. I have fun with this one. I left this one a little bigger. You can see the size difference here, that I took off about 1.5 inches on the bottom when I made these. But I decided to leave this one just because the paper just was giving me height. So I didn't want to cut off the bottom part of this paper. So it got the Tim Holtz, I don't know if you can see them. They say Artful Destiny is what it says on the doorknobs. And again, I just added a little string here for you. And take a look at this one. Whoo! This one, oh, you know what? I did not show you the name of the last designer on that paper. It's called Beauty Restless. And here is her name. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. But you can tell by that paper, it's just very different. Got a lot of tags and all kinds of things on here. So that was a very fun paper pack to use on Find Your Voice. This one is called Old Manor from Mente Papers by Corolla. Again, I'm getting into names again, but there you got. Old Manor is the name of this, and it is gorgeous. Look at the iron gates. I mean, you could see from the front that the doors are just gorgeous, and it opens up into this array of just gorgeous prints. Oh, I loved it. I had so much fun on this one. And again, I left this tag kind of enormously tall, you could see, but I did that because of the paper line. It just gave me height. So I played with that, kept the height. This one, did some stenciling and had to play with some of the pages in here. Tried to give you a little sampling, a little more stenciling with these pages. And again, the journal stamp and my stamp there. And again, the construct is basically the same. Has your two smaller tickets. These are all stitched on to a, it's a little lighter than canvas. I'd say just a cotton kind of fabric here. But I wanted to give them a little more structure in there. And again, any tags that you get, if you're going to use this for the swap, you just add into this. Here's those long tags again. And again, the ironwork on there is just gorgeous. One of them's got a place to write, and I backed that just on coffee dyed paper. But you've got two deep pockets in the back. And then a small one. This time I didn't use lace. I just used the paper line and put smaller tags here. You can also put booklets in here if you made little booklets. And a little quote, it's the little things that make life big. And then I did a little cluster here. This actually was on a paper clip, and I took the paper clip off and gave you a little cluster there. So yeah, these ended up just beautiful. They were so much fun to make, and I hope they give you some ideas of how you can expand this if you want to use it for the swap. But if not, you got a place to journal on tags, journal on booklets, journal on taller tags, and hand this off to somebody in your family. Oh, they would love it. Love it, love it. And again, this one's called Artful Destiny. All right, well, that's what I've been busy doing besides cleaning up debris in our yard for the last week. But we are thankful. Our weather has been 70 degrees, and I've never appreciated it more than this week. So God is good. He takes care, and we were thankful that it's over. And now it's back to creative crafting. All right, see you in the next video. Make it a great week.